Tours, where we trace our roots and celebrate the global reach of Black culture. I hope you've all completed your paperwork and have your passports in hand, because this is a tour unlike any other.
Welcome to Abrams Art Center, and thank you for joining us. Abrams Art Center is situated on the Lenape island of Manhattan, in Lenape, the Lenape homeland. We would like to acknowledge the diasporic Lenape nations and our commitment to creating pathways for their homecoming. Delaware Tribe of Indians in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Delaware Nation of Oklahoma, Anadarko, Oklahoma. Stockbridge Munsee Mohican Community, Wisconsin. Moravian Delaware of the Thames, Ontario, Canada. Munsee Delaware Nation, Ontario, Canada. Delaware of Six Nations, Ontario, Canada. In order for us to gather safely, we encourage you to wear a mask over your nose and mouth at all times. As a reminder, smoking and vaping are not permitted in the theater. Now, please take a moment to turn off your cell phones and any other noise-making devices. In the event of an emergency, please follow the nearest exit signs. Thank you and enjoy the program.
So we're going to take a tour. I'm going to take you back in time. This was a male slave dungeon. This was constructed in around 1792. It was designed for 1,000 people.
In here?
Yes. Can you imagine being in this building? I stayed here for about 3 months on the average.
What,
In this darkness, yes.
it felt like a descent into hell. I felt like this must be what it's like to enter hell. I couldn't believe that people walked down that path and then walked through here and then spent months in here, if you survived. I kept looking for places to escape, and there was no escape. The only escape was either become a slave, go to a new world, or you escape through death.
That allow us to appreciate our painful past and really honor who we are today. The Cape Coast Slave Castle, also known as the Door of No Return, was a life-changing experience for me the first time I visited. So let's take a breath. You too, yes you, and you, take a breath. And now I turn it over to Soraya, PGM Tour's Cultural Ambassador for Ghana.
Akwaba, Akwaba. Everyone, repeat after me. Akwaba, Akwaba. Akwaba to Ghana, the Black Star of Africa. Akwaba is the hospitalities of the Ghanaian. So come and see things for yourself, from the castles, the slavery days, to the animals of the jungles. Akwaba, the Black Star of Ghana.
And now, let's prolong to our next stop. Welcome to Honduras, our second stop on the tour. We wanted to tell a lesser-known history about a people who were never enslaved. So allow me to introduce our ambassador for Honduras, where we are going to learn about the Garifuna culture.
Ita Inyaho, Buita Shuluruni, that means welcome friends in Garifuna. The best way that I know how to share about my culture is through this song that is very special to me and my people.
In the 17th century in St. Vincent, African shipwreck survivors mingled with the indigenous Arawak people, giving rise to these people better known as Garifunas. Garifuna celebrates Jura Main tradition. It commemorates the epic arrival of their ancestors on the Caribbean coast of Honduras after being exiled due to the tragic invasion by the British.
Oh, you do me shululu tituna. after the invasion. The Garifuna people went to the coastal limits of Guatemala, and over the time, they spread out to other Central American countries. Like Honduras, Nicaragua, and Belize. Today, Garifuna people use Yurume to represent all culture of where we come from.
Any other questions?
So, I have a question. This whole time, I thought PGM meant pro gamers, like as in like professional gamers.
So, interesting. How you came all the way to Honduras? For video games?
PGM Tour stands for People of the Global Majority, because that is what we are. Black people and people of color that make up most of the world's population, despite the fact that they try to label us with this minority term. So let's prolong to our next stop. People love to act like the Caribbean is just beaches and accents. It's more than that. The Caribbean diaspora is a result of theft, of people stolen from West Africa and dragged across the Atlantic to labor on sugarcane fields. But despite this suffering inflicted upon these people, dances like Nago, an embodiment of Haitian warriors, arose as a form of resistance. To speak further on this, I would like to invite Delicia and Wendy, our ambassadors for the Caribbean.
While there are so many beautiful islands and cultures to choose to share from on this tour, we're gonna highlight two dances that formed out of resistance, whether it be a claiming of our freedom and joy or our strong self-liberation. I'm gonna pass it over to Wendy to tell us more about it.
Haiti freed us all, tired of bending to the will of others. We run out those who claim, our lives are for those who paid. The rich are only defeated when running for their lives. We fight 13 years, watching them flee and cry, returning home on their rich boats, as we win back our pride. Not only the oppressor can revolt against those who hold them back, but we shall fight for their freedom and invite others to come.
I'm Guyanese, and we had our own moment of strength and liberation inspired by the Haitian Revolution.
In Trinidad and Tobago, along with other Caribbean nations, big ups, Guyana. Trust me, you'll know more if we just show you. Come on, my good sis. I know you got the soca up in you.
Yeah, this is exclusive from DJ Audience.
soca movement. What can I say? Once a Caribbean, always a Caribbean.
Listen, there is a story in every street we walk, a drumbeat in the corners of our names, a whisper of history beneath our feet. We have felt the weight of walls meant to hold us back, trace the cracks where silence tried to live, and still our voices rise. Every glance reminds the world we belong here. Every word, a spark that refuses to be ignored. Raise your voice, let it echo through hallways, through streets, through the corners of a world that tried to ignore us. And if history listens, let it hear. We are here.
We are here.
We are breathing.
We are breathing.
We are claiming space.
We are claiming space.
And we will not fade.
Congratulations, you have reached your final destination. Now that we are in the United States of America, allow me to introduce our Ambassador Jane. She will take it from here.
Hey y'all, so my favorite part about being Black in America is the diversity in our dances. And first, I would like to show you Majorette, which is a vibrant dance developed in HBCUs originated in the South. good. They ate that. Next, well, we have Light Feet, and Light Feet was originated in Harlem, and I'm from Harlem, so I can't sit this
sharing the story about America through Black dance, because it is our story of resilience and brilliance. The next piece, in the style of step, came from a dance called Juba, an African-American plantation dance to create music when drums were forbidden.
They tried to take our music.
We didn't let them. When they tried to silence our voices, we didn't let them.
When they tried to break us,
we didn't let them. Attention! 5,
like living like her. Her hair bounces a million miles per hour. People glare as she walks by the bus. Her teeth filled with a million gaps. Her black gums and her dark, shiny skin. They laugh and they giggle at her tone. Or when she pronounces certain things wrong, it's because that's how she was taught at home. They flaunt their lighter tones and taunt her skin tone. She doesn't fit in with all these new Afro beats. When she eats certain foods, she can't handle the heat. Because in this society, you have to be in the middle. Why can't she be prettier, you see? She can't change. She's only 14. She was just a token black girl in every storybook. Melanin through her veins, felt like her brain was something she could never let go of. Sometimes, she couldn't tell if it was her skin or if she just wasn't pretty enough. The word microaggression she never knew. But now, open like a million pages of a storybook, she won't do it anymore. For the fine curls and the fine gravity, her attitude is electric. Insult her and she'll be back sharp. Because it's about time you see how much her mouth holds instead of her hair.
for who? Independence for you, or independence for all? Freedom for all, but the truth, we never been free. One roof shifted to a new slavery, same chains, new face, rat race, running place with nothing. False hope fed straight to the mod, reality not pleasant, not gentle, not kind of false pretense. Living nightmare, no light in this tunnel, no end in sight. From the concrete, who knew a rose would grow? Still standing in the cracks, we don't want us to know. Independence. Tell me who is bold, fireworks in the sky, but we still at war. Say we free, but the truth hit hard. New chain, same system, different yard. Independence for who? For you or for all?
Everything is a mystery, like how they try to write us out of our own history. It doesn't make sense to me. You mean I gave it my all, and now you're telling me that you're against me? June 19th is the day of our people, the day that we showed them that we are not sheeple. They thought we were weakened, but really our people are beacons of hope, strength, and peace.
Here's a secret that most tourists skip. America's independence relied heavily upon black enslaved people. Without their intelligence, here's a secret most tourists skipped. Freedom relied heavily upon black enslaved people. Without their intelligence and bravery, the revolution would not be what it is today. So as we celebrate independence, I want all of you to remember that America's freedom was made off of people who were not free themselves.
You ever wish you had superpowers, like Miles Morales or T'Challa himself? Well, my superpowers is juggling. Juggling the way of multiple identities like a spy. Becoming who the world wants me to be, and not fitting into any world except the ones we created for ourselves. Speaking multiple languages, translating and transforming your microaggressions into love for my spirit and the drip I walk in. Juggling. Juggling the joy of my spirit and the fire in my chest, while other launch slurs meant to tear me down and extinguish my light. I juggled the warmth of my nature, being cooled and hardened. I juggled the X-ray vision the world thinks they have of me versus the vision I have of myself, not knowing whether to say hood or proper.
You are living and breathing miracles. You have found life. We have found life in the most hospital of soils. We thrived in a land that has attempted to stifle our greatness, a land that has taken steps to silence our importance and growth to the development of society.
We are the hated bastards of America. Until America's surprise, her hate and disdain for us has only made us stronger and more exceptional. We have been fashioned into the personification of black excellence.
And we will continue to be just that, well beyond the days of her hateful ways can no longer touch us. I am a proud black boy, and these are my stories for my people. And may they be filled with the wisdom of our ancestors and enriched with the spiritual medicine to heal us all up in these times.
a need to be in an atmosphere that is free, that is open, that is striving for truth, and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing. Black people who had a certain amount of knowledge and skill began to say, well, look, I want to do this the way I want to do it. I want to determine my own destiny. I want to determine how I am to speak on a stage. I don't want to be a mass personality. I don't want to be a one dimension. I want to be me. I want to be human. I don't want to be a slave to a European culture that's not me anyway. We are forced to do what we consider the attractive thing to do because somebody else's culture says it is. We dress a certain way, we walk a certain way, we talk a certain way, we create a certain way, we paint a certain way, we make love a certain way. You know, all of these things we do in a different, unique, specific way that is personally ours.
Please do not be alarmed, remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. The DJ booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system.
We dress a certain way, we walk a certain way, we talk a certain way, we paint a certain way, we make love a certain way. You know, all of these things we do in a different, unique, specific way that is personally ours.
To the solar system, we flying over, we flying over, supernatural love up in the air. I just talk my talk, Casanova, superstar, supernova, power pull me closer, that's your man and why he over here.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this supposed to be the reflective part of the tour?
Man, 90s R&B is my reflection.
Can't you tell you're embarrassing me, bro?
He's got a point.
When music
Black is benevolence. Black is a lifeboat after an SOS. Breaker, breaker, all clear. Black tells you it's all gonna be okay in the end. Black is granny. Black is auntie. Black is, there's still meat on that bone, little girl. Am I eating wrong? Black is so warm and so pure. And when everything else fails, Black endures.
Our tour here comes to an end, but we have a message that we hope you take away. People of the global majority, not a minority. We rise from drums older than borders, from names erased yet spoken in spirit, a lineage vast as oceans uncounted, unbroken. We fled chains not with fear, but with fire, through night guided by stars and breath. To the south, we're caught in light heavy with blood. Toward dawn, we named ourselves.
They speak of Lincoln as if freedom were gifted, but history knows hands do not open themselves. The march, the revolt, the quiet refusals were offered by the enslaved becoming free.
We shattered the myths that crowned masters as kings, denied them the power oppression once brings. From plantations to battlefields, voices unshackled, for their false sense of dominance steadily crackled.
This was self-emancipation, sung and suffered in maroon hills, whispered plans in uniform worn, and fields freedom, seized, not served.
So let it be said, without apology or pause, the white man didn't free us, we did. And still we build, remember, and rise, a history alive, a future self-defined. Remember, the past shapes who we are and who we will be. So let your history be a lesson, not a limitation.
Black on black, black, yeah, hey. Okay, black, 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 black on black, black, my thoughts so black, 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 I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking that black on black is black. Rims on these black wheels in this black wheel with this black, black, so black on black on black on black on. Hey, black out the roof, hop out the roof when I run into you. Dark black is the dark side of the moon. Won't be no truce, won't be no truce. At your funeral in the all black suit, couple white girls rocking all black. Me and man mark.
Teach her something. Yeah, she don't want to leave the spot. She wants to stay with the cream of the crop.
Tiempos cuando tú me amabas y con gran fulgor sentía tus besos. Dime, quítame esta duda. ¿Quién es esta extraña que se ha apoderado de tu ser? ¿Dónde está la amante loca que me erizaba la piel? Porque ya tú no me tocas como lo haces. si esa mujer algo no anda bien.
You could buy her drinks if you want to. She gon' give it to who she want to. My youth, you don't own it.
Never know me a teacher prototype. Girl, how are you there, I'm here hot up the place, catch a pepper. Girl, I climb on the window and just have me steal and me shot take up.
I'm too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Beaching diamonds and pearl. Oh baby, I'm too classy to be touched. I paint them all in rust. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze.
Let's give them one more round of applause. And let's give a nice deep round of applause to John. I'll keep it very brief. First, thanks for coming. I know most of you had to, but we're so grateful you're here anyways. And secondly, a huge thank you to our crew and our support who's making all of the magic heard, seen. Lights, Mackenzie, Skylar on stage management, Harry, and I said Mackenzie, I definitely forgot someone. But all of those are jobs, just so you all know. Right? All of those are jobs. There's a lot of jobs in creative spaces. And with that being said, we are at Abrams Art Center, so let's just give it up for Abrams Art Center. And I would like to introduce Jamel Mims
the head of education. He'll say a few things, and then you can go back to school.
Thank you. Y'all give a round of applause for Ariel. All right, and as well for Jonathan. And keep it going for all of the performers who touched the stage today. All right, all in the back. Incredible, incredible work. So excited to be here celebrating Black History Month here. Incredible show, Black History through dance. I mean, these are the things, these are the rhythms that join us. And especially in a time like this where our communities are being ripped apart, right? Where we're seeing fascism real time unveil itself. Things like dance and things like the arts that your wonderful instructors like Ariel and Jonathan that brought you here to experience here on this stage. These are the moments that we need to cherish together, we need to preserve, we need to go on forward with. Am I making sense to y'all? All right. So look, I want to be super brief and just want to really introduce and welcome you all. How many folks have been to Abrams Art Center before? Make some noise. Oh, put your hands in the air. Show of hands, show of hands, show of hands. All right. When I ask this at the 4 o'clock show or next year, I'm trying to see every hand up in here. Raise the hands up. All right. This is your neighborhood art center. All right, we have classes in music, theater, visual arts, dance, but also young artists that are there in the crowd. If you have an idea about something you'd like to bring to the stage, come and bring it to the stage. Let's talk about how to make your ideas, your creative projects a reality. I want to shout out a couple of classes that we have going on in our schedule. Again, we have classes in music, theater, visual arts, and dance. You can check them out at abramsartcenter.org. But we have a teen mixed media art class that takes place on Saturdays from 2:30 to 3:30 that, basically will be free to anybody in this room if they wanted to pull up, explore some teen mixed media art, connect with other teenagers in the neighborhood, and increase your skills in visual arts. We also have programs like our Urban Youth Theater. They just finished casting, but you can come by and see the show and stay connected to Urban Youth Theater. It's a theater group. If you're into theater, into like what happened on the stage here, into movement, into improv and experimentation, you can join that group. And there are also classes in ceramics and in salsa that are for all ages. So we welcome you to come here, make this your art center. Hit us up, hit me up. Again, my name is Jamel. This is jmims@henrystreet.org. But explore our website and find a class you want to take and pull up and take it. All right.